Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for joining. Now, I've done a video here where it says the Scodfather has officially gone mad. Okay, now sanity has come back. Okay, just calm it down, everyone. The Scodfather's experiment is over. Okay, we're gonna do something different again, but we're still going outside the box. We're still thinking outside the box, but a little bit differently now. We've got a new plan. Okay, because things have changed. Okay, there are some changes coming through some news coming through about cocks. The different cocks. It's like an omen. A cock's out injured, and I bring in a cox, but a different cox goes out injured. Something is wrong. There's some kind of hint coming on. Just coming down. Let's continue. The news coming through is that Mason Cox might be out for about a month. Okay, now 1 month is a long time, and we already know how well Cameron's been playing, but now the Cox is out for a month. He's going to have all the ruck time. Now, instead of having 70%, he might have 85%. Now, this changes everything. Yeah, so let's go to our team. I'll show you something. Now, Darcy, this was our team from last week. I'm going to make the changes again, okay? And now, Darcy... he may go 150 this week. He even may go 180, all right? But let's have a look at his draw, all right? His break-even is 180, all right? That's very high. I don't like losing cash, all right? Now, his draw coming up, he has the easy game, all right? Then he has Adelaide. Now, against Adelaide previously, he doesn't score that well. 68, 105. Against Gold Coast last year, he scored 51. These are not good signs, okay? I don't care if he scores 155. Then what am I going to do? Copies 105 or 168 or 51? He just goes big or small. He doesn't know what he's going to do. So now I've decided it's time to go. I don't want to take no more pain. I don't want to ride the bumps, the ups and downs. It's too early in the season to be riding ups and downs this early. I've already lost my hair because of him last year. I've got no more hair to lose. I don't want to lose my head now. Okay, my hair's gone. Now my head's next. Just coming down. So I'm just gonna get Darcy Cameron. Okay, just get it over and done with. All right, just get Darcy Cameron in, and the pain's gone. Now with Darcy Cameron also, I have an option of bringing, pushing him. Actually, let's get rid of Braun as well. All right, let's bring in Zeeble. Now I have the option. Now I can move Zeeble to the forward line. To defence. I can move Cameron to the forward line, and I can have Gawn in here when he drops in price. It's the best option. I may lose on points this week with this trade, but in the long run it benefits me. Okay, so we're playing a long game, not a short game. So it's a decision I made. Okay, he was a must-have at the start. Now he's a huge must-have, and at 465k, he's at least 100k under value. All right, so he'll go in the forward spot nicely. All right, once we can get Gawn in there. Okay, and Gawn will be back in about a month. That'll give me time to build up the rest of the team. Now, the next dilemma, okay, is how do we bring in Dacos? Now, originally, I was going to bring in Cox, okay? Now, Brendan Cox, he looks good. I just worry, and I've got to listen to your feedback. All right, you've given me feedback, and I appreciate it, and I have to listen to you guys as well. It's not like I've got a bunch of dummies in my chat forum. Okay, you guys are all intelligent human beings, so I'm actually going to listen to you all. Okay, just come down. I'm going to listen because I'm sort of going to listen. I'm going to sort of half listen. I'm going to listen to half of you. Okay, because I'm not going to bring in Cox. Okay, so we're going to bring in Dacos. Now we need to move one of these out. Now let's have a look. All right. Ed Richards, who's going to go out now? Ed Richards has a break-even of 85. It's not a bad break-even, all right? Last week he played forward. In his history doesn't look that appealing, all right? But this is 2020. This is old. Even 2022 against Richmond, that's not much, all right? So, but he played on the wing. Now, I don't know where he's going to play. Now, I'm willing to cop Richards and trade him out next week, all right? I'm happy to trade out Richards next week and then bring in... maybe unless he plays bad. If he plays good, I'll keep him. All right, because they brought in a small forward. The Bulldogs did now, so I'm happy to keep him or trade him out next week. So it's a sort of a test, last chance sort of thing. And same goes to Ridley. I'm actually happy to move them both out next week. All right, but with Doherty, his break even of 160. And I know some of you have. I've asked you in the chat, and I've asked you to give me a top 6. And a lot of you had Doherty in there, and I know one of you very adamant that Doherty is the favourite son. Okay, and I agree. He's a legend. Okay, but Carlton are a different team now. This is not the same. Carlton is an improved team. They don't rely on one player anymore. Doherty was a saviour for Carlton for many years. He's no longer that. He's no longer that saviour because they have so many of them now. And McGovern's taking those kickings, and so is Sard. So Doherty's sort of out of favour. I'm going to remove Doherty. Now I'm going to build my cash available for next week. I'm going to bring in Dacos. So now I have 224k cash available for next week. All right. Now, what this is going to do is also give me massive upgrades in my team. Now, I could have moved that Kelly for LDU and kept Shrek for another week, but Cameron's break even is 24. All right. If he scores 100, let's see what was going to happen. If he scores 130, he makes 40k. So if he makes 40k this week and Shrek loses 30k, that's 70k difference. I've got to it's a 70k trade. I've got to take it. And so I'm just going to take Cameron. And I know Darcy should score more. Plus, I got rid of him. That's why he should score more. I just don't trust Freo anymore. Okay, so, so he's out. I'm not going to bring in Cox. I have a feeling that Cox is going to play forward. And some of you have mentioned this in the chat. And I had a good look. I've gone through all the stats, and they're trying to fix their forward line. And I've listened to Damo as well, because Damo also told me that Cox might play forward. So I'm going to take it from you guys and listen to you guys. Okay, so Cox is not going to come. Even if he scores a 130, I'm happy. It doesn't matter. Because he wasn't going to continue. I got cash cows elsewhere anyway. So I was going to get his cash, but there's cash everywhere. So I don't need to get his cash, and it's a risk. So it's a risk I don't need to take. So this is going to be my team now. All right, this is going to be a short video as well. All right, so this is going to be my team. Because I only show you this because if I make a change, I need to show you just so that you don't. I know there is at least one or two people following me and copying my team exactly, so I don't want to misguide you. Okay, that's the reason I'm showing you this. So the change is done. Okay, now I'm keeping Richards. He may become Crozier next week. Depends how Crozier plays, and Ridley may become could become anybody. All right, I'm hoping he becomes Stewart's. Okay, so Ridley to Stewart is my goal now, because Stewart's going to drop in price. So there's 100k turnover just there with the Ridley and Stewart's, because Stewart started at 600, Ridley started at 500. So there's sort of a 100k gap. So I'm hoping that these two can be a swap. That's the plan. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Okay, just come down. And 224k cash ready, available next week to bring in a big gun, okay? It could even be Oliver, all right? It's going to be Laird or Oliver next week. Well, how can I have a look, okay? Just come down, everybody. And thank you for joining. And remember one thing. It's nice to be important, but it's important to be nice. Ciao for now.